Hi, I'm Rich Parisi, part of the pastoral team at North Central Church, and today it's my honor to continue the conversation. One of the final questions that Pastor Dan asked in Sunday's message on Dare to Care was, every heart is loving something, producing something, or adoring someone. Which of these three resonates with you the most? Well, for me, there's a strong connection really between all three. When I first came to know Jesus as my Lord and Savior over 38 years ago, I suddenly had a transformed heart that fell in love with Jesus, and I began to want to spend time with Him in ways I would never imagine, reading through the Bible cover to cover a number of times, reading Christian authors, listening to Christian music and Christian speakers. It began to continually change my heart as I grew closer to Jesus, as I reflected more on Him and what He was doing in me. It began to be a desire, not an obligation or a habit, to go to church. I couldn't wait to be there and to continue to learn and grow in Him. The more I spent time, the more I grew in my love for Him. In a somewhat similar fashion, when I met my wife Joey over 47 years ago, as we began to date, I just wanted to spend time with her. I wanted to learn to get to know her more, to understand her better. It was a blessing to see how she loved her mom and dad and her family. It was a blessing then to see how she loved me. It was a blessing to see how she loved our kids, our grandkids, our friends, our family, our church family. It's been a blessing to watch that love grow through time we spent together, special memories, special events, special trips, the good times, the bad times, the day-to-day routine things. All those aspects have continued our love to continue to grow. You may notice behind me, in a much more superficial way, a lot of orange and blue. I became an SU fan as a young kid because Mom and Dad went to SU. They went to games. I began to do that with them. I later attended SU. I became a big fan, spend time celebrating those events with others. But on a much more important event and level, I began to find how my love for God continues to grow. As I spend time in His Word, as I spend time praying, as I spend time writing, as I spend time reflecting, as I spend time serving, as I spend time one anothering others for God's glory and honor, my love for Him just continues to grow. Here's a question for you to respond to in the comments. What is your heart loving, producing, or adoring? How has that impacted your life? I hope you have that transformed heart. If you don't, I hope you spend time reflecting on that and looking to grow in Jesus, because there's nothing better than a transformed heart that's following Him. Put down your comments. Have a great day in Him.